Very good morning to all of you. As I promised you that today I shall really tell you some, differences between the estuary and the deltas. Now, I told you yesterday that I'm going to explain you today a difference between the two words. One is said to be the estuary, and the other one is said to be as the delta. Now, remember one thing. This is in context to the peninsular part of the India, and when we are talking in the context of the peninsular part of the India, remember one thing. Deltas are always and always very much formed in the eastern Ghats. Where they are formed? Eastern Ghats. I'm talking only in context to the India, right? At the same time, the estuaries will be very much formed in the Western Ghats, right? We know that exactly this whole path starting from here to the here. This is said to be the Western Ghat, and the area starting from here to here down below is said to be the Eastern Ghat. But remember one thing, the eastern Ghats have more rivers. We know that Narmada, Godavari, Krishna, and the Kaveri. At the same time, here we have only just two rivers on the western Ghats, Narmada and Tapi. So what do we conclude is that Narmada and Tapi, they very much form the estuaries. At the same time, these four rivers together, they form the delta. They have some small deltas be formed here in between. Now, what exactly is a delta? Suppose now if this is my river that is flowing towards the direction of the east, and this is where I have the sea. We all know very well that exactly every river has its destination finally into the sea. Every river has to meet to the sea. So while the river is very much flowing to the sea direction, what happens is that slowly and slowly it moves forward. At the same time, possibly there's a high chance that once exactly the river is very much coming closer to the sea, due to the high land in between, they can very much again divide here into two tributaries, distributaries. They divide themselves into two distributaries, again to meet maybe possible at this point, again to meet possible at this point, and finally merge into the sea. Now this kind of a triangular structure that is being formed in between due to the presence of a highland, and the river has to divide itself into two distributaries, right, depositing lots of silts here. That is something said to be as delta. Remember one thing, delta is very suitable for agriculture, right? Now coming back to this side, again on the western Ghat, suppose if the river Narmada is flowing towards the western direction, and here is your Arabian Sea, the sea, okay? So now when the river is flowing to the very western side, you will find that sometimes the land here is very slopey, and therefore the river very much, moves forward and meets the sea water in a very swift manner. At the same time, this is the point which is said to be the estuary, a point where the sea water and the river water, they meet together, is said to be as an estuary, and therefore that is also together said to be as a point of intermixing of the two different waters, and they are said to be the brackish water. There's a word something said to be brackish because they form dark in color. At the same time, when the water they meets, remember one thing, they are the best fishing grounds. They are the best fishing grounds, and therefore they are said to be as the best places for fishing. So you'll find that this part is more suitable for agriculture, whereas this part is more suitable for the fishing. Because why? Estuaries, they make fishing more possible in an easy manner, whereas deltas, they don't make fishing possible. They make agriculture practice in a more easy manner, and that is what exactly is the difference between the two. Thank you.